How did an old t-shirt turn someone into a millionaire? And what hotel did Cristiano Ronaldo open that people say feels more like torture than luxury? Stick around because these facts just keep getting crazier. The underwater proposal that ended in tragedy. In 2019, Steven Weber took his girlfriend Kenesha Antoine to a luxury resort in Tanzania, planned a romantic underwater proposal. Without scuba gear, he swam down to the window of their underwater room, holding a sign that said, "Will you marry me?" with a ring attached. Kenesha watched excitedly from inside. But there was one heartbreaking problem. Steven never made it back to the surface. The deep dive exhausted him, and he tragically drowned. What was supposed to be the happiest moment of their lives became a devastating memory. Forgotten lottery ticket worth $24 million. Jimmy Smith from New York regularly bought lottery tickets. One day, he casually stuffed a ticket into an old shirt pocket and completely forgot about it. The shirt even went through the laundry. 2 days later, he checked the pocket before wearing it and found the ticket. Out of curiosity, he checked the numbers online and nearly fell over. The ticket was worth $24 million. Even crazier, it was only days away from expiring. If he hadn't worn that shirt again, he would have lost the jackpot forever. The divorce announcement everyone saw. A homeowner in North Texas was so furious after discovering his wife had cheated on him that he decided to make the breakup public. He covered his front yard with balloons and giant signs announcing the divorce. One huge sign reportedly read, "Divorce, cheating wife gone." The display was so outrageous that neighbors stopped to take photos, and the story exploded online, earning millions of views. A woman who beat the lottery with math. Joan Ginther was lucky. She was brilliant. The mathematician spent years studying the Texas lottery, looking for patterns and probabilities. Calculations helped her identify strategies that dramatically increased her chances of winning. Between 1993 and 2010, she won the lottery 4 different times, collecting over $21 million. Investigators looked into her wins but found no evidence of fraud. She simply used mathematics better than anyone else. Why 70% of airplane passengers don't recline their seats. Most people could recline their airplane seat, but they don't eat. Surveys show that around 70% of passengers avoid reclining because they don't want to bother the person sitting behind them. It's a fascinating example of social behavior. Some people believe reclining is their right since they paid for the seat, while others see it as inconsiderate. Researchers say this simple choice may reveal a lot about personality and empathy. Cristiano Ronaldo's phone-free private club. Cristiano Ronaldo reportedly launched an exclusive private members club. Smartphones are completely banned. Members pay hefty fees to enter, but once inside, there are no screens, no scrolling, and no distractions. The goal is simple. Encourage real conversations and genuine. In a world addicted to phones that's becoming surprisingly rare, the unopened PlayStation found in Fukushima after the 2011 earthquake, tsunami, and nuclear disaster in Fukushima, entire neighborhoods were abandoned overnight. Years later, cleanup crews exploring deserted buildings discovered something unexpected, an unopened PlayStation 2 still sitting in its original packaging. Someone had likely purchased it shortly before the disaster, but the crisis forced them to leave everything behind. For gaming collectors, it's a haunting time capsule frozen in history. A stray cat that became a police lieutenant. 2021, a stray cat casually wandered into a police station in Wisconsin. Then they did something even more ridiculous. Officers loved the cat so much that they adopted it and named it Peanut Butter. They officially promoted the cat to police lieutenant. Peanut Butter even received a badge, ceremonial swearing. Talk about the easiest promotion ever. Chelsea 900 curry delivery. Most people order takeout from nearby restaurants. Not Kanye West. One time, supposedly craved curry from a specific restaurant located far away. Instead of finding a local alternative, a helicopter was arranged to fly out, pick up the meal, and bring it back. Total cost? Around $3,900 for a single meal. If you have $900 and no debt, you're richer than you think. Surprising statistic. If you have about $900 in your wallet and absolutely no debt, you are technically in a stronger financial position than millions of Americans who owe money. It shows how powerful debt can be and why financial freedom is not always about having more money. Sometimes it's about owing less. Netflix is older than Google. Most people assume Google came first because it's everywhere. But Netflix actually launched in 1997 as a DVD rental service. Google was officially founded until 1998. One company revolutionized internet search while the other transformed entertainment. Both are multi-billion-dollar giants. Pepsi promotion that almost backfired. Back in the 1990s, Pepsi launched a rewards program called Pepsi Points. Customers collected points from purchases and redeemed them for merchandise. Sounds simple, right? Well, there was a loophole. The rules allowed people to buy points directly with cash instead of purchasing drinks. One entrepreneur spotted the opportunity and started exploiting the system on a massive scale. When Pepsi realized what was happening, executives panicked and rushed to change the rules before things got completely out of control. Which fact shocked you the most? Comment below
टाइम
and
नहीं किया
don't
तो
forget to
सब्सक्राइब करके
follow
उस
for
बगल
more
वाले बेल
facts.
आइकन